In today's video, we will be making a base topology that we will be using for our dynamic routing series. We will be making different versions using this same topology. So that's why uh, we will first construct the topology and then we will proceed towards configuring our environment. So first we will be making some changes in our previous topology, like we will be deleting this node, and same way what we will be doing is we will be converting a replica of our previous topology. And let's adjust these router positions, and let's connect the routers first. So we will also be changing some interfaces, and let's connect the new interface first. For example, this would be a serial 01, let's say, and connect to serial 00, and this will also be a serial 01. So to keep this symmetry, and it will of course connect to serial 01 of 8.8.8 router. So the next step would be to connect these two routers. So let's connect them using fast Ethernet 01 to fast Ethernet 01. So let's arrange them a bit. Okay, so that seems to be appropriate. So let's make some VLAN identifications just like earlier, and this VLAN 30 is here. So let's take a rectangle tool and select a fill color. So this was the green. Select the fill color, and let's okay, so there you go. And let's take another and change the fill color to, I think this is the one. Yeah, okay, so let's do the second one. That seems to be okay. And let's take the third one. I believe is this one. Okay, so it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to make it as even as possible. Okay, so this will be our VLAN 30, and so our basic topology is there, and let's create a replica of gateway router, because these will be gateway routers. These both will be gateway routers for our different sites. So the scenario will be that basically we want to establish communication between our two sites. Okay, this will be our two sites. For example, we will be naming this one as campus A, and simultaneously this will be router, so this will be a campus A router, and this will be campus B router. So suppose we want to enable communication between these two campuses. So what would be the scenario? And we will be doing this using dynamic routing. We have already seen how we can configure dynamic routing using different protocols, but for now we will be seeing how we can implement the same routing protocol. We'll be using one of the protocol, and using that we will try and see that if there is any change when we try and configure dynamic routing in a multi-VLAN environment. Okay, so we have changed the names, so let's change this to 40-1. So I am going to keep the VLAN same in this first scenario. The VLANs are the same, but obviously we will be using different network IDs. So these would be 40 network ID and these would be 50 network ID PCs. This would be the second PC for 50, and simultaneously this would be a 60. So I'm just taking network IDs in a series. Okay, so in total we will have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60. These would be the network IDs that would exist in our these two sites. Okay, so let's try and establish the ping in this basic topology. So let's try and establish ping to the 8.8.8 router after these changes, and on top of that we will build our further scenarios. Okay, so let's start and let's try to ping, for example. So go to the desktop and try pinging the 8.8.8 router. So as you know, this was pingable before, so since we have made some changes, we have made changes to the interfaces. So let's see what other changes. dhcp pool is the same. We have to configure our interfaces. So it was before, it was interface serial 00. Now we have changed it to serial 01, and we're changing this IP. So okay, so let's do that. Let's go to the global configuration mode and then go to interface serial 0/1, and let's first go to serial 0/0 and disable the no IP address, because if we configure without that there will be problem. So this is not net outside now. So now let's go to serial 0/1 and give IP address 2.2. We are also changing the IP address 1.1, but the subnet mask would be the same, /30 and 252. Okay, and this will be the net outside. Okay, and same way we have to give the command no shutdown. And let's go to the other interface. That is first the flash FS0/1, sorry, interface 0/1. So on 0/1 we will be giving IP address 1.1.1.1, the same /30 subnet mask, and we will be giving no shutdown command here also. So it's up. And also let's change the host name and make it campus A router. Okay, so it will be easier to remember. So this would hopefully be the changes. No, actually there will be some further changes. If we go back to show run, we have only changed the outgoing interface, but we also have to change the interface here and here. The IP route, the static route that's going from this router to the 8.8.8 router, and also on the net inside source. So that will be pretty easy. Let's Go to the global configuration mode and let's copy this command and let's paste it, and let's just change the interface from 0002 to 001, and that will do the task. And the same let's do on the static route. Let's copy it and let's give the no IP route command, so there are no problems there. And then let's change the 000 to 001 and remove the no. Okay, so hopefully we are done. Let's give a show IP route. Yeah, there is a static route here from 0001. Okay, that's good. And okay, let's check the ECL. No, sorry, the NAT configuration. Okay, the NAT configuration is good. 001 is the outgoing interface and 001 is the outgoing interface. Okay, so that should do it. So let's check again from this. Let's try and ping, but right now this won't be pinging because we have a different IP address on this. The link is up, but we have a different IP because before we have had a different IP. So let's go to the 8.8 router, go to enable and give the command show run. 000 had this IP, but right now it should have a different IP. So let's go to global configuration mode and go to 0/0 and give IP address 2.2.1.2 255.255.252. Okay, so that should do it. Let's go to the other link also and configure its IP address also. IP address 2.2.2.2 255.255.252, and also give the no shutdown command. And let's give the show run once again, and the IP addresses are there. Okay, that should do it. Let's give the right command and also change the host name to internet router, for example. Okay, so there you go. So let's try once again, and hopefully this time, yeah, this time we can ping. So right now this side is done. We will be able to ping from this side, but right now we have to make changes in this one, and we also have to change in the network IDs. So let's go to this side first and let's configure the IPs on the routers first. So go to global configuration. Let's check what's the current configuration. So this here we also have to change the dhcp pools, but we will do that later. So first we have to change this one to this one, and we also have to configure this interface. Okay, so let's do that. Good. So let's do that first. So go to the global configuration mode and go to interface 0/0 and give no IP address and no IP net outside, and give it a shutdown also. And let's go to 00/1 and give an IP address of 2.2.2.1 255.255.255.252, and this would be an IP-NAT outside link, and give it a no shutdown. And let's configure the second interface, FS0/1, and give an IP address of 1.1.1.2 255.255.255.252, and let's give it no shutdown. So the change is state is changed to up. Okay, so now these links are up, but we have to change the network IDs first. So let's do that. Let's do a quick show run again. So this is the command section for the dhcp pool. Okay, so let's copy that, and global configuration mode, and let's also open a notepad and place them here, and we will just change the network IDs here, and we also have to change the IPs. Yeah, we forgot about that. So for example, this would be a 40 pool, this would be a 50 pool, and 20 will be replaced by 50.1, and this would be a 60 pool. 60.0 will be the network ID, and 60.1 would be the default route or the default gateway. Okay, so that should do it. 40, 40, 50, 50, and 60, so on. Okay, so that should do it. Let's paste the commands. So the pools are made anew, so let's go and configure the interfaces. Interface 0/0 dot, for example, 10. The IP address needs to be changed to 192.168.10. Sorry, not 10, 40.1, and 255.255.255.0. Okay, let's go to interface 0/0 dot 20 and give IP address here 168.50.1 and subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Same way, let's go to interface 0/0 dot 30 and give IP address 192.168.60.1 255.0. So let's do a quick show run. So now the dhcp pool are there, but we didn't give the no command, so we have to delete that also. Don't worry, we can do that easily. So let's copy this one. Okay, so the pools have changed. Okay, so we're keeping the same VLANs, but we have changed the network IDs, so the network IDs have been changed. Okay, so the next thing is we also have to do the access list and also the NAT implementation. So let's first do the no command on IP dhcp pools. We just have to do these commands and then it will be okay. So let's do that. So copy and global configuration mode and paste. So do show run, and now we only have the 3 pools that we require. So the next job is to allow these pools. So first we have to give the no command for the previous ACL, and then we will change them. Control A, let's paste them, and now let's change. So remove the no and change the network IDs. So we have to allow 40, 50 and 60. So let's paste them again, and there you go. So do show run to quickly check. So now the ACL is there. Now we just have to change our routes. So let's do the route first. Copy, paste, and then do a no first, and the second one just change the interface, and the same we will just be changing this 0002 001. So let's do a quick show run and check. So it's 01, the route is changed, and so hopefully everything will be okay for now. Let's get the new IPs first. Go to configuration and static, and then again switch to dhcp. So it's a 40.2 now, and this should also be a 40.ip. So okay, let's get the 50 ones, static, and then dhcp again. Okay, 50 is okay. Now the second one, that's okay. Let's do the third one. Okay, 60 is okay too. Sorry. Let's go to static and then dhcp again, and 60. Okay, so this should be okay. So let's try and ping the internet router, and that's okay. Okay, so we can ping. So that concludes our basic topology. Let's save it, and in our next videos we will be using this same topology to construct our different versions in which we will be practicing dynamic routing in a multi-VLAN environment. So until then, take care.